6. Essential vitamins to keep your legs strong in old age. Even at 94, senior health, old age, elderly. As the years unfold, the aspiration to maintain robust vitality and unwavering independence becomes an increasingly profound concern, particularly when it pertains to the foundational strength and stability of one's legs. For many individuals, the gradual and often subtle weakening of leg muscles is frequently and sometimes mistakenly accepted as an inevitable and unavoidable consequence of the aging process. However, the ability to move with freedom, confidently ascend and descend staircases, stand for extended periods without experiencing debilitating fatigue, and engage fully and joyfully in the myriad activities that constitute daily life profoundly impacts not only one's overall quality of life, but also their fundamental sense of autonomy and self-reliance. This observed diminution in strength, often manifesting through increased difficulty with what were once considered simple and routine movements, does not always signify an irreversible or unalterable physical decline. Instead, such signs frequently point towards specific nutritional deficiencies or gaps that, once accurately identified and judiciously addressed, can lead to remarkable and profoundly positive enhancements in physical resilience and functional capacity. This comprehensive exploration endeavors to delve deeply into the world of 6 indispensable vitamins, each of which plays a unique, yet intricately interconnected role in the crucial processes of preserving, fortifying, and optimizing leg strength, promoting robust bone health, ensuring optimal muscle function, and maintaining vigorous circulation throughout the body, well into the cherished golden years of life. These vital nutrients, far from merely providing basic physical support, extend their profound benefits much further. They actively contribute to a significant reduction in systemic inflammation, a measurable enhancement of overall mobility, and the cultivation of a sustained and vibrant sense of energetic well-being. For individuals who have experienced their legs tiring prematurely, or who harbor legitimate concerns about the potential for age-related strength loss, understanding these essential nutritional pillars is not merely beneficial, but truly foundational to proactive health management. By the conclusion of this detailed discussion, a crystal-clear understanding will emerge regarding precisely which specific vitamins are instrumental and indispensable in cultivating enduring strength, unwavering stability, and sustained vitality in the lower limbs. More profoundly, this insight will reveal how the integration of a straightforward daily practice, often involving nothing more than a single tablespoon of a targeted supplement or a specific food source, can yield truly transformative and long-lasting results in nurturing and maintaining healthy, powerfully functional legs for many decades to come, thereby safeguarding independence and mobility. Particular emphasis should be placed upon the final vitamin discussed, as it frequently represents a surprisingly overlooked yet dramatically impactful component in achieving superior overall leg strength and remarkable endurance, making it a critical aspect of holistic leg health. The foundational importance of vitamin D in maintaining formidable leg strength as one progresses through the later stages of life cannot be overstated. This remarkable and potent nutrient acts as a veritable powerhouse, playing an absolutely pivotal role in a trinity of essential bodily functions: the efficient absorption of calcium, the maintenance of robust bone health, and the optimal performance of muscle function. Without a sufficient and consistent supply of vitamin D, a cascade of undesirable effects can begin to manifest. Muscles may progressively weaken, bones can become alarmingly fragile and susceptible to injury, and even movements that were once considered simple and effortless, such as the act of rising from a comfortable chair, can begin to feel increasingly challenging, burdensome, and precarious. It is a common misconception among many older adults that the experience of weak legs is an inevitable and unavoidable byproduct of the natural aging process. However, this perspective is not entirely accurate or complete. Often these symptoms are, in fact, a clear and unambiguous signal that the body is simply not receiving an adequate amount of vitamin D to sustain the necessary strength and integrity of both muscles and bones. Extensive and rigorous research has consistently demonstrated that low levels of vitamin D are directly and inextricably linked to a significantly increased risk of falls and bone fractures among older adults, presenting a serious threat to their independence and well-being. If an individual has ever experienced feelings of unsteadiness on their feet, a distressing sense of imbalance, or has noticed their legs fatiguing much more rapidly than they once did. These sensations could very well be a critical indicator that their body is profoundly craving a greater supply of this absolutely essential nutrient. One perceptive way to ascertain if there might be a deficiency in vitamin D is to pay close and consistent attention to how the legs feel, particularly at the conclusion of a day's activities. Do they frequently ache with a dull, persistent pain? Do they feel inexplicably weak or heavy? Are there recurrent and unexpected muscle cramps, even when one is simply sitting peacefully and relaxing? These subtle yet significant physiological signals can serve as crucial indicators that the body is currently not receiving the optimal amount of this vital vitamin. The question then naturally arises: how does one ensure a consistent and adequate intake of vitamin D? One of the most accessible and natural sources is direct exposure to sunlight. Spending a modest 15 to 20 minutes outdoors each day, allowing the skin to be exposed to the sun's rays, can effectively stimulate the body's natural production of this vital nutrient. However, it is an important physiological reality that as we mature, our skin becomes inherently less efficient at synthesizing vitamin D from sunlight. This age-related decrease in efficiency is precisely why many seniors require an additional and often substantial boost from their dietary intake or through supplementation. Excellent dietary sources of vitamin D include fatty fish, such as rich salmon and oily mackerel, as well as fortified dairy products and eggs. Yet, a particularly simple and highly effective solution presents itself in the form of a straightforward daily habit: the consumption of cod liver oil. Just 1 tablespoon of this historically revered supplement delivers an incredibly potent and beneficial dose of vitamin D, providing muscles and bones with precisely what they require to maintain their robust strength and structural integrity. This is a remarkably simple habit that possesses the profound capacity to make an enormous and lasting difference in keeping legs steady, firm, and powerfully functional for many years to come, preserving mobility and confidence. It is a testament to the power of targeted nutrition that many older adults who consciously begin to increase their vitamin D intake frequently report experiencing a renewed sense of energy, significantly improved stability on their feet, and often a noticeable reduction in those bothersome and nagging nighttime leg cramps. This anecdotal evidence further underscores the profound truth that a small, consistent nutritional adjustment can indeed lead to remarkably significant and life-enhancing results. Moving beyond bone and muscle structure, if there has ever been a sense of inexplicable leg weakness, persistent fatigue in the lower limbs, or even unsettling tingling sensations that lack any clear discernible cause, it is highly probable that a crucial nutrient for muscle health, vitamin B12, might be deficient. This extraordinarily potent vitamin, a veritable powerhouse in its own right, plays an absolutely critical and multifaceted role in several key physiological processes: optimal nerve function, the robust production of red blood cells, and the efficient transport of oxygen throughout the body. Each of these functions directly and significantly impacts both leg strength and overall endurance. When the body's stores of vitamin B12 are insufficient, a range of symptoms can begin to manifest in the legs. They may start to feel noticeably heavy, uncoordinated in their movements, or even develop a troubling sense of numbness. Many older adults remain unaware that a deficiency in B12 is remarkably common as we age. This is because, with advancing years, our bodies unfortunately become less efficient at effectively absorbing this vital vitamin from the foods we consume. Consequently, even if an individual is diligently adhering to a balanced and nutritious diet, they could still find themselves falling short of their optimal B12 requirements. When vitamin B12 levels are low, the muscles, including those in the legs, are deprived of the essential oxygen and critical nutrients they need to maintain their strength and vitality, which can inexorably lead to debilitating fatigue, perilous instability, and even pronounced difficulty with the fundamental act of walking. A telling sign of a potential B12 deficiency is the experience of variability in leg strength. Some days the legs feel perfectly fine and capable, while on other days they inexplicably feel weak, shaky, and unreliable, with no apparent logical reason. This vitamin is indispensable for maintaining the health and integrity of the nervous system. Without adequate B12, the intricate and vital communication pathways between the brain and the muscles begin to falter and break down. This neural dysfunction is precisely why some individuals report experiencing that intensely frustrating sensation, often described as pins and needles in their legs or feet. It serves as a clear and urgent warning sign that their nerves are not functioning with the precision and efficiency they should. So, what constitutes the most effective approach to increasing B12 intake? The richest natural sources are predominantly found in animal products, including high-quality beef, poultry, various types of fish, eggs, and dairy products. However, for those seeking a convenient and potent supplemental option, the simple daily habit of incorporating nutritional yeast can be extraordinarily beneficial. This remarkable ingredient is not only incredibly versatile, but also densely packed with B12, making it effortlessly easy to integrate into one's daily dietary routine. It can be lightly sprinkled over savory dishes, thoroughly mixed into warming soups, or smoothly blended into nutritious smoothies, and in return, the legs will express their profound gratitude through improved function. One of the most astonishing aspects of achieving adequate B12 levels is the rapidity with which noticeable improvements can occur. Numerous older adults who conscientiously begin to increase their intake of this vitamin frequently report a swift resurgence of energy, markedly improved balance and coordination, and even a profound and welcome renewed sense of strength pervading their legs. Some individuals have even expressed feeling as though they have miraculously regained a decade of lost mobility and agility, simply by rectifying what was, in essence, a straightforward nutritional deficiency. If there has ever been a disheartening sensation of legs giving out unexpectedly, or a persistent wonder as to why they no longer possess the endurance and stamina they once did, addressing vitamin B12 levels could very well be the crucial missing piece of the puzzle, unlocking a renewed capacity for movement and independence. The strengthening power of vitamin C for joints is another crucial aspect of maintaining leg health. If mornings are routinely greeted with a pervasive feeling of stiffness, if the knees persistently ache with every step taken during a walk, or if there is a prolonged and arduous muscle recovery period following even moderate physical activity, the body might be urgently signaling a need for more vitamin C. While vitamin C is most widely recognized and celebrated for its pivotal role as an immune system booster, it is in fact one of the most profoundly important vitamins for ensuring the sustained strength of the legs, the vital flexibility of the joints, and the intrinsic resilience of the muscles throughout the body. One of vitamin C's most fundamental and extensive responsibilities within the human body is its indispensable role in the production of collagen. Collagen, a fibrous and robust protein, is the essential building block that provides structural integrity and strength to tendons, ligaments, and cartilage, all crucial components that support and connect the leg's complex network of bones and muscles. As we age, the body's natural production of collagen inevitably and gradually decreases. This decline can directly lead to progressively weaker joints, stiffer and more restricted movements, and an unfortunate increase in the risk of injuries to these vital structures. If the legs have been experiencing persistent soreness, aching discomfort, or a diminished sense of stability compared to previous periods, inadequate vitamin C levels could very well be a significant contributing factor to these unwelcome sensations. Moreover, the benefits of vitamin C extend far beyond collagen synthesis. It is also an exceptionally potent antioxidant, a formidable defender against cellular damage which plays a crucial role in actively reducing systemic inflammation throughout the body. Inflammation, in its chronic form, is one of the most significant and insidious culprits behind persistent joint pain and debilitating muscle weakness. Without a sufficient supply of vitamin C, the body's remarkable capacity to effectively repair itself after periods of physical activity is severely compromised. This diminished repair capability is precisely why some older adults find that their legs require an extended and often frustrating amount of time to recover after relatively simple activities like walking or exercising. It is not solely attributable to the general aging process. It is frequently a clear indicator that their body requires a greater influx of this essential and multifaceted nutrient to facilitate proper healing and restoration. So, how can one diligently ensure a consistent and adequate daily intake of vitamin C? Citrus fruits such as vibrant oranges and zesty grapefruits are renowned and excellent sources, as are crisp bell peppers, succulent strawberries, and exotic kiwi fruit. However, for those seeking a highly concentrated and effortlessly convenient dose, our simple tablespoon-a-day habit once again presents an ideal solution: acerola cherry powder. Just 1 tablespoon of this natural superfood contains an astonishingly high amount of vitamin C, far exceeding the quantity found in a typical orange, and it can be easily mixed into water or blended into a nourishing smoothie. Many older adults who consciously increase their vitamin C intake frequently report a significant reduction in the pervasive stiffness in their legs, a welcome increase in flexibility within their knees, and even a noticeable and encouraging improvement in their overall endurance and stamina. Some individuals have even remarked that they wake up feeling considerably more refreshed, with legs that no longer feel as tired or sluggish, but instead possess a newfound readiness for movement. This exemplifies the extraordinary power of supplying the body with precisely what it requires to naturally repair, strengthen, and rejuvenate itself. If there has ever been a struggle with persistent knee pain, a slow and frustrating muscle recovery after activity, or simply a desire to maintain legs that feel remarkably youthful and robust, vitamin C is an absolute and indispensable requirement for achieving these health objectives. The bone-stabilizing influence of vitamin K2 is another vital element in promoting strong legs. To ensure the development and maintenance of strong, resilient legs that can confidently and dependably carry an individual through many years of active life, it is absolutely paramount to prioritize the health of the bones with as much diligence and attention as is given to the muscles. This is precisely where vitamin K2, an often overlooked yet critically important nutrient, enters the picture. Vitamin K2 plays an absolutely crucial and highly specialized role in the body. It meticulously directs calcium to its rightful and beneficial destinations within the body, namely the bones and teeth, while simultaneously ensuring that this calcium is judiciously kept away from detrimental locations, such as the arteries and other soft tissues, where its accumulation can lead to serious health issues. Many individuals mistakenly assume that calcium alone is sufficient to build and maintain robust bones. However, without the synergistic action of vitamin K2, that ingested calcium may not effectively reach the specific areas where it is most critically needed. Instead, in the absence of K2, calcium can unfortunately accumulate in soft tissues, contributing to undesirable stiffness, impeding proper circulation, and even tragically increasing the risk of painful fractures and other debilitating conditions. This is precisely why older adults who do not consistently obtain enough vitamin K2 may find themselves contending with unexpected and inexplicable leg pain, bones that become alarmingly brittle and susceptible to breaks, or even a noticeable and progressive stoop in their posture over the course of time. It is common to observe individuals whose legs appear to have inexplicably lost their inherent strength and stability, even though they are seemingly consuming sufficient amounts of calcium. This phenomenon is frequently attributable to the body's inability to effectively and correctly utilize that calcium without the essential guidance of vitamin K2. In the absence of K2, the calcium can regrettably settle into places where it decidedly does not belong, leading to a palpable stiffness in the joints and significantly elevating the risk of dangerous falls. So the critical question then becomes, how can one reliably ensure that the body is consistently receiving an adequate supply of this essential vitamin? Fermented foods, such as the traditional Japanese natto, tangy sauerkraut, and certain aged cheeses are known to contain commendable amounts of K2. However, for an even simpler and highly effective method of intake, grass-fed butter or ghee presents an excellent option. Just 1 tablespoon of either of these rich sources daily can furnish a steady and beneficial supply of vitamin K2, thereby assisting in the maintenance of strong, dense bones and the unwavering stability of the legs. Older adults who consciously increase their K2 intake frequently report experiencing a newfound and welcome lightness in their legs, almost as if the act of movement itself has become noticeably easier, more fluid, and intrinsically natural. Many even attest to experiencing fewer aches and a significant reduction in stiffness, particularly in the knees and lower back, areas often prone to discomfort in later life. It is truly remarkable how something as seemingly simple as a dietary adjustment can bring about such profound and extensive positive changes in physical well-being. If there has ever been a worry concerning bone health or an experience of sudden inexplicable leg weakness, incorporating more vitamin K2 into the daily diet could very well prove to be the crucial missing link, unlocking enhanced bone density and greater leg resilience. Furthermore, the energy-boosting capacity of magnesium plays a vital role in maintaining leg strength and vitality. If the legs frequently feel heavy, persistently fatigued, or are alarmingly prone to sudden and painful cramping, these symptoms may indicate that the body is urgently signaling a profound need for more magnesium. This absolutely essential mineral plays an indispensable and critical role in a multitude of fundamental physiological processes: optimal muscle function, robust nerve health, and efficient energy production at the cellular level. Without an adequate and consistent supply of magnesium, the legs can quickly begin to feel tired and cumbersome, even after minimal physical activity. Additionally, one might experience frequent and debilitating muscle cramps, the restless and uncomfortable sensations associated with restless leg syndrome at night, or even a pervasive feeling of generalized weakness that inexplicably comes and goes. Magnesium is often affectionately referred to as the relaxation mineral, precisely because it plays a crucial role in helping muscles contract efficiently and then, just as importantly, relax properly. When magnesium levels are low or insufficient, the muscles in the legs can become abnormally tense, tight, and highly susceptible to painful spasms. Consider the experience of a sudden, searing Charlie horse cramp striking in the dead of night, or a persistent tightness developing in the calves after traversing even a short distance. These uncomfortable sensations could very well be the body's clear and unmistakable signal of a magnesium deficiency. However, magnesium's beneficial influence extends far beyond merely preventing muscle cramps. It also plays a critical role in regulating and optimizing circulation, thereby ensuring that vital oxygen and essential nutrients are efficiently delivered to the leg muscles. Poor or compromised circulation can lead to a pervasive feeling of sluggishness and heaviness, making even simple and routine movements, such as standing up from a seated position or climbing stairs, feel far more arduous and difficult than they should. This is why older adults who do not consistently obtain enough magnesium frequently voice complaints about their legs feeling inexplicably weak, unresponsive, and generally lacking in vitality. So, how can one conscientiously ensure an adequate intake of magnesium? Leafy green vegetables, a variety of nuts, numerous seeds, and wholesome whole grains are all excellent and natural dietary sources. Yet for those seeking a simple, concentrated, and convenient boost, this is where our 1 tablespoon a day habit once again offers a powerful solution. Pumpkin seeds. Just 1 tablespoon of these nutritious seeds provides a potent and beneficial dose of magnesium, actively assisting in the relaxation of tense muscles, significantly improving circulatory efficiency, and helping to maintain legs that feel remarkably light, agile, and energized throughout the day. Many older adults who consciously begin to increase their magnesium intake report experiencing an almost immediate and noticeable difference. They experience significantly fewer nighttime leg cramps, feel markedly more stable and secure on their feet, and even discover that their overall energy levels show a significant and welcome improvement throughout the entire day. Some individuals attest to no longer waking up with stiff, sore legs and instead find themselves feeling ready and eager to move without any hesitation or discomfort. If there has ever been a struggle with unexplained leg fatigue, persistent and painful cramps, or that frustrating and pervasive sense of sluggishness, magnesium could very well be the crucial missing piece required to restore optimal leg function and comfort. Finally, the circulation-boosting attributes of vitamin E are indispensable for vibrant leg health. If there has ever been a sensation of the legs tiring out too quickly, feeling perpetually cold, or even appearing slightly swollen after prolonged periods of sitting, compromised circulation might indeed be the underlying issue. In this context, one of the most effective and beneficial vitamins for dramatically improving circulation and maintaining legs that feel robust, strong, and energized is vitamin E. Vitamin E acts as a natural and gentle blood thinner, a property that significantly aids in enhancing blood flow throughout the entire body, including the critical vascular network within the legs. When circulation is suboptimal or impaired, the muscles, including those in the legs, unfortunately do not receive a sufficient supply of vital oxygen and essential nutrients. This deprivation can leave the legs feeling noticeably weak, persistently achy, or uncomfortably heavy. An individual might observe that after even a short walk, their legs feel significantly more sore and fatigued than they used to, or they may even experience troubling tingling sensations or numbness. These are all clear and unambiguous signs that the circulatory system requires a substantial and beneficial boost. One of the most significant and profound benefits of vitamin E lies in its remarkable ability to help maintain the flexibility and openness of blood vessels, thereby allowing oxygen-rich blood to reach the leg muscles much more efficiently and effectively. This enhanced blood flow is precisely why older adults who consciously begin to incorporate more vitamin E into their daily diet often report that their legs feel noticeably lighter, warmer, and significantly more responsive. They find that their legs do not tire out as quickly as before, and some individuals even discover that they can confidently walk longer distances without needing to stop and rest as frequently. So, where can one effectively obtain more vitamin E? A variety of nuts, numerous seeds, and creamy avocados are all excellent and natural dietary sources. However, for the most straightforward and highly concentrated daily dose, 1 tablespoon of wheat germ oil offers an unparalleled solution. This simple and consistent daily habit provides an exceptionally rich source of vitamin E, contributing significantly to keeping the legs feeling energized, vibrant, and full of life. It is truly remarkable how such a small, consistent daily addition to one's routine can make such a profound and transformative difference in how the legs feel and function over time. Many older adults who consciously increase their vitamin E intake often report feeling much steadier and more secure on their feet, experience less swelling in their legs, and even notice that their skin appears healthier and more radiant. This multifaceted improvement occurs because vitamin E not only enhances circulation, but also effectively helps to reduce systemic inflammation and actively protects the delicate cells in the body from damaging free radicals. If there has ever been a persistent feeling that the legs are not as strong or energetic as they truly ought to be, vitamin E could very well be the critical key to initiating a profound and positive turnaround in lower limb vitality. Reflecting on the comprehensive insights gathered regarding these 6 essential vitamins, which are instrumental in nurturing legs that remain robust, stable, and full of enduring vitality, it becomes abundantly clear that the strength of one's legs is not solely determined by the rigor and frequency of physical exercise. Rather, it is intrinsically linked to providing the body with the precise and optimal nutrients it requires. These nutrients ensure that the intricate interplay between muscles, bones, and the circulatory system functions harmoniously and effectively to support the entire bodily structure. Vitamin D meticulously ensures that muscles and bones maintain their formidable strength and integrity, while vitamin B12 acts as a crucial steward, maintaining the optimal functioning of the nervous system, thereby preventing the unwelcome sensations of weakness or unsettling tingling. Vitamin C, a multifaceted powerhouse, significantly boosts collagen production and simultaneously mitigates inflammation, preserving the joints' essential flexibility and keeping them comfortably pain-free. Vitamin K2 undertakes the vital role of ensuring that calcium is precisely directed to the bones, where it rightfully belongs, thus actively preventing undesirable stiffness and upholding strong, upright posture. Magnesium, often lauded as the relaxation mineral, actively combats muscle fatigue and painful cramps, fostering legs that feel consistently relaxed, comfortable, and energetically poised. And finally, vitamin E profoundly enhances circulation, guaranteeing that the legs receive the vital oxygen and essential nutrients they require to remain powerfully functional and resilient for many years to come. Incorporating these indispensable vitamins into one's daily routine need not be a complicated or arduous endeavor. Whether it involves a judicious spoonful of nutrient-rich cod liver oil, a light sprinkle of versatile nutritional yeast, a potent boost from acerola cherry powder, a nourishing serving of grass-fed butter, a beneficial handful of pumpkin seeds, or a targeted tablespoon of enriching wheat germ oil. These seemingly small and incremental dietary adjustments possess the remarkable capacity to make a truly massive and transformative difference in how the legs feel, function, and endure over the long term. The most encouraging aspect of this nutritional approach is that many individuals who consciously begin to focus on integrating these essential nutrients frequently report experiencing noticeable and welcome improvements within a mere few weeks. These improvements manifest as stronger, more confident steps, significantly enhanced endurance, and a marked reduction in persistent aches and pains. When the body is thoughtfully and consistently supplied with precisely what it profoundly needs, it reciprocates generously, rewarding the individual with a sustained sense of vitality, robust strength, and enduring well-being that truly lasts a lifetime.